We love our Dosters. I was a pill to swallow as a child. So this is like a dark past of mine. A lot of people don't know. So what is said in Eggs with Meg stays in Eggs with Meg. Welcome back to another episode of Eggs with Meg. So happy you guys are here today. Like most of my videos, I really have no idea what direction this video is going to go in. I have absolutely nothing planned, so I'm just going to speak from the heart and hope that something makes sense, hope that something clicks, hope that something resonates. Did I mention how much I love our ward? This isn't really an announcement. This is just like a fact. I love our ward and I love our neighborhood. And like, I can't even tell you how many people have just stopped by and brought us treats. Like, okay, that's so nice. But today is in fact Ash Wednesday. Do I know what that is? No, I do not. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But I've never heard of that in my life. Oh, hi. I have a story for you. Are you ready for this story? Okay, so as you guys know, bubble baths are one of my love languages. It's just a fact. It's just how I do things. I am fluent in bubble baths. I love them so much. So the other day, the kids were asleep, and Brandon, I think, was even asleep. It was really late. I think it was like in the 3 or 4 a.m.s. And I was just craving that like peaceful ambiance of just like soaking into a bubble bath. Just, I love it. I love it. So I was just kind of craving it, and I decided to go and take a bath. So I'm like just like getting my bath ready and getting the salts and lighting the candles and just really going the extra mile on this one. Anyways, okay, so fast forward, the bath is almost full, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get some snacks to put on my bath tray. So I go downstairs, and I always am paranoid. I don't know, it's just like the mom in me. I'm always worried like Dawson's gonna like wake up in the middle of the night and go and jump in the bath, and he doesn't know how to swim. So I shut the door behind me, and no, you guys, I locked the door, and the water is still running, filling up the tub. So the door is locked, the water's running. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm gonna flood my new house, and I'm crying, and I don't want to wake up Brandon because he's sleeping so peacefully, and so are the boys, and I'm like silently panicking, like, oh my goodness, like, what am I gonna do? And so I decide, because it's me, and in my mind, crafting solves all. So I go and I grab one of my Cricut weeding tools, and I should have brought one for reference. Maybe I'll attach one here. Bing! My Cricut weeding tool, and I'm trying to quite literally pick the lock with my Cricut weeding tool. So this is like a dark past of mine. A lot of people don't know. So what is said in Eggs with Meg stays in Eggs with Meg. But I was gifted with a dark mind as a child. Not even like dark mind, but I would say very savvy. I was always very savvy child, very street smart, and I just figured out how to do things easily that I shouldn't have been doing. So, for example, now I have to tell you because you're going to think I was like robbing banks. No, on a smaller scale. I would break into my mom and dad's bedroom. I found a way to, the door was locked, I would prop open the door, use a pencil to pull down the lever that would undo both double doors because I had double doors. So you get the pencil and you pull down the level, and then both doors would just open. Who is this? What the heck? Somebody was calling me from like North Carolina. I don't know anybody in North Carolina. But anyways, so like I said, I was a pill to swallow as a child. So it was tough. So anyways, I found a way to break into my parents' room. I found a way to hack my dad's Gmail, hack his iTunes account just for fun. I know, like, it feels really funny admitting this, and a lot of people don't know this about me, so that's why I think it's like really funny. But I swindled my brothers. We had a puppy, Mia, and I told my brothers, like, wow, you don't even know how expensive puppies are. And if she has puppies, you can sell them for so much. I was like, you'll be like millionaires because you'll sell each puppy for $1,000. So I swindled, I think, like $300 out of my brothers. And mind you, we were young, and like my brothers would save their allowance, and so I convinced them that when the puppy had puppies, they would make profit from it. But what they didn't know is that Mia was actually fixed, so she couldn't have babies even if she wanted to. I feel so bad like admitting this all these years later, but in the moment I was like, I'm a freaking genius. I was racking up the money because I could never raise me. I could never raise a little genius Houdini child like I was. I'm not going to manifest that into the universe. Anyways, there's really no point to me sharing those stories other than the fact that I think they're so funny and so hilarious, and I hope they make your day. The spiritual thought of the day actually comes from my Instant Institute class.
Yeah. And that I felt that. And so like understanding like the term wrestling, maybe not in a physical sense, although I do feel like maybe Jacob did wrestle in a physical sense, but also like emotionally and spiritually, just being so like racked, like I don't know why this is happening or this will happen, and I really need your help. That kind of wrestling.
Yeah, I feel like I love how when God comes to him, he's lonely, he's alone. And I think sometimes when we're feeling that way, when we feel like there's no one else around, that's when Heavenly Father does his best work. That's when he swoops in and he helps us know that he is providing a way, and there is a way. And I think it's interesting that when God comes to him, or whoever, it doesn't say who, but we can assume maybe it was God, because then he says after he saw the face of God. So that's reading into it a little bit, but my personal feeling is that it is Heavenly Father. But when he comes to him, they wrestle, right? They're like wrestling. He's like, I will not let you go until you bless me. And I think that's also interesting too, because in a time where he's alone, he's holding on to God. What better thing to do when we're alone, when we're scared, when we don't know what's going to happen next? He did not let go. He's like, I'm going to hold on till I know why I'm holding on, until you bless me with what I need to hear. And then it says that later on that this messenger told him that his name was no longer Jacob, it was Israel, and he would be blessed with all the things that the Heavenly Father had in store for him. So sometimes it's a blessing when we hold on to God and we don't know why, but we're alone, and that's all we can do. And he'll always help us find that out. So that was kind of my takeaway.
For the craft today, it's not really so much a craft as it is spring decorations for your home, and how to DIY those, and how to add just fun little sparks and flares to little fun nods to spring in your home in fun ways. So that's kind of what the idea is for today. Like I said, nothing like super crazy, just a fun little DIY. It's really simple, it's really quick. But I'm so excited to take you with me today, just like doing mundane everyday things that I'll do, but just like adding a little bit of spice, a little bit of flavor to them, and I hope that it brightens your day. With great parties comes lots of cleaning, so I spent the majority today cleaning, crafting some fun Easter crafts, and just freshening up my space. Just little subtle nods to Easter with the bunny pillow and the little banner, and just fun little things to brighten up the space. And then, of course, I refreshed my porch, added some happier towels throughout the house, and called it a happy spring day. This spring DIY could not be more simple. It's a letter and yarn, and you wrap away.
The bottom, and then tie it in like a little knot, so the yarn doesn't come undone. That would be so sad. Okay, and I'm just gonna tuck it in towards the side. So I'm just slapping this on as fast as I can.
So this is how the H turned out. I love it. I'm going to spell home and go and finish. Subscribe, join our YouTube family, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.